Alright, so there's this guy named Bubba, and every Friday night he'd get out in his backyard in the suburbs there, and he'd cook him up some steaks. And oh man, it smelled good. And but all his neighbors, they was all Catholic, and it was Lent, and they couldn't eat meat on Friday. And so they all kind of got together, and they went to their priest, and they said, "You got to do something about Bubba. He's driving us all nuts. We get out there in the backyard on Friday, and it smells so good, it's just driving us all crazy." And so the priest says, "Okay, well, let me see what I can do." So he goes and talks to Bubba, and he asks Bubba, says, "You ever think about being Catholic?" Bubba says, "No, I'm Baptist. Was born Baptist, raised Baptist. I'm a Baptist." And the father says, "Well, let me talk to you about being Catholic." So he ends up talking to Bubba and ends up converting him. And that next week they have this ceremony in the church, and the priest takes some holy water and he sprinkles it on Bubba, and he says, "You was born a Baptist, and you've lived a Baptist, but now you're a Catholic." And so all the neighbors think, "Oh, this is great. This is going to solve all their problems." Till next Friday rolls around, and they're all out there in their backyards, and they smell this most delicious smell they've ever smelled in their life. And sure enough, Bubba's over there. He's cooking up steaks. And so one of them gets on the phone, calls the priest, says, "You got to come over here and do something." Bubba's up back here. He's grilling steaks. He's a Catholic now, and he's grilling steaks. And so the priest says, "All right, well, I'll be right over." So he hops in his car, drives over to Bubba's house, knocks on the front door, and Bubba answers. He said, "Bubba, I got to talk to you." And Bubba says, "Well, come on out back here, because I'm grilling." And father follows him back to the backyard, and he comes out on the patio, and Bubba grabs this bottle of holy water and he starts sprinkling it on the steaks. He says, "You was born a cow and you was raised a cow, but now you's a catfish."